You're watching Alabama's WVUA News, First at 4, with your award-winning news team, Danny Salter. Weather with Richard Scott.
It's time to find a deserving animal a forever home. Tina Miller is here from the Humane Society of West Alabama with our featured animal. And whenever Tina brings a dog, it's just, it's crazy. I mean, people are whistling and they're clapping their hands and they're rustling papers and they're tapping pins on things, and it's just, it's distracting to me. I can only imagine what must be going through this little beast's head.
Well, happy Fur Day to you,
Happy Fur Day to
Danny.
you too. What kind of little beast do we have here?
This is a Shih Tzu, probably a Shih Tzu mix.
Okay.
And his name is Matt. And I don't really like why his name is Matt. His name is Matt because when we got him, his hair was matted so badly that it was matted to his skin. Couldn't even tell if this was a boy or a girl.
There we go, right there.
There's
Bless is hard.
That's his
Wow.
before picture. And talk about from bow to wow. Doesn't he look beautiful now?
Much better.
He is
and I
so
bet he
gorgeous.
feels a lot better. You told me that his hair was matted so badly that he was having trouble walking around. His legs were stuck in it.
Yes, his back legs were matted almost together.
Bless his
And he was beginning to not be able to walk correctly. And we were able to take him to the great vet and the great groomers at Canant Hospital. Wanted to put a big plug in for them because they spent hours and hours on Matt, getting him cleaned up, getting him cut. They even had to sedate him for a while because he was so badly matted. But now the result is this. He is beautiful. He is in good shape. We're still taking care of him and watching, make sure that everything is good. But as far as we can tell, he's got a clean bill of health. But there are a couple of just restrictions that we want to put on the people that do adopt, that are lucky enough to adopt Matt. First of all, no children under 12 because of his size. He's only between 8 and 9 pounds. He's very little. He's a toy. And then they need to make him be an inside dog just because he just needs that inside heat and warmth and also the coolness of the different horribly hot weather that we have.
Right.
And then of course they've got to promise that they'll get him groomed constantly because he would take every 2 to 3 months and he'd need to be brushed out in between grooms. So this would be a huge responsibility and a commitment because we don't ever want Matt to go back to where he was when we got him.
That's sickening.
It was cruel.
Awful.
It was actually life-threatening for him.
I'm sure.
But now, Danny, he has such a new clean bill of health, a new lease on life. He is so happy. He's playful. He was out there playing with everyone and just loving on them. And I know that he's going to be that true blue dog that's going to, be next to that person, whether they're watching TV or driving in a car or, whatever, because he is just so happy to be healthy and to be clean and to be cut.
I'm sure. I am sure. Do you guys have any adoption events coming up or fundraisers or anything
We
like that?
had our monthly one last week, but anytime that someone wants to come and see one of our dogs, they're welcome to call the phone number, and we'll definitely make a date to show you any and all of the dogs. We've got some gorgeous dogs over at the dog house right now, so pick up the phone and give us a call.
All right, super. Tina, great seeing you. Thank you for bringing Matt to come and see us.
Thanks for having us.
Lots of furry beasts are looking for a forever home. You can find out more about pet adoptions by calling 205-554-0011 or online at humanesocietyofwa.org.